look, man, we got another topic here. This is a topic I low-key am tired of hearing about this topic, but
I agree.
I'm gonna just talk my shit on this one, man. So we're hearing more talk from Tory Lanez. His lawyer says his fingerprints were not on the weapon and the serial number was never used to identify the owner. Tory Lanez still pushing. He's trying to have his conviction overturned. But I think, bro, you had your chance. You didn't take the stand. You could have took the stand. You could have snitched on old girl. You could have told, it's not snitching. It ain't no street stuff. You could have said, I did not shoot her. That's all you had to do. But you took the L, and now you're trying to clean it all up after the fact. I think it's super lame, but a lot of people riding for Tory, man. So what do you guys think?
I agree, honestly. I feel like the conversation is just like it's overrated. Like I feel like it's being talked about too much. It's like every other day it's new evidence. If that was the case, y'all should have brought that forth in the court of law. You know what I'm saying? What can we do? You know what I'm saying? Like we could cover the news, we can have public discussions, but at the end of the day, what can we do? You were supposed to take the stand, like Ross said. Like I would have took the stand. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're not gonna say that I shot this girl and I didn't shoot this girl. If her partner shot her, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a way that they could have cross-examined that and he could have like worded it to where it didn't look like he was snitching. But at the end of the day, if your life is on the line, like you gotta do what you gotta do at the end of the day. And a lot of people push this street code and narrating, and you're not supposed to take the stand, but then now you're in jail and you getting stabbed up, and now you're looking for the public's empathy, for the public to empathize with you. And it's like, dude, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you kind of asked for it because you didn't want to tell. Like,
all right, so let's just ask genuinely in here. So who believes he shot her in here?
I don't think he shot her.
All right,
I think he shot her, to be honest with you. I actually think he shot her.
No.
I don't think he shot her personally either.
I mean, I don't.
It's a little blurry to me. It's like, all right, if he shot her, then all right. So, that phone call I heard, it sounded like he shot her from the phone call.
So they were saying that he was apologizing for something else. So Fresh and Fit, Myron from Fresh and Fit, he used to do these like little Fed things where he would break down cases and stuff. Yeah. So he was like one of the first to really touch on it, and he basically listed all the evidence, and he gives his conclusion at the end. Basically, is he guilty or not? And he concluded that he was not guilty. So there was a whole bunch of evidence we already knew from the start. And then when court came, none of that was in there. And it's like, what were y'all doing the whole time in court? And then his not snitching thing, I mean, from a street perspective, you can get it because you don't want to mess up your face card. You mess up your face card snitching on a female. But
he's a rapper. Does he gangbang?
No, it's not. That's the thing. That's the thing. I don't look at him as a street.
Is that snitching? He's not even from no gang.
So you telling me if that, all right, for one,
he's a civilian. He could tell.
But it's not.
It's not honorable.
It's not gonna be honorable
amongst his rap peers.
Like that.
Oh my!
Please, now you finna sit up here and act like you don't know that,
bro.
Now I'm not saying that he.
Remo, how? He's not a gang member.
All right, name one gang member that we know. That
he doesn't even rap about gang.
Right, not even gang member. Just name one rapper that's even a civilian that we know that took the stand, and everyone's like, all right, it doesn't matter.
Who took the stand? I was a civilian. I was a rapper.
I'm just saying, or snitched. Name one rapper. Could you saying he should have took the stand? Is what you're saying? So you think he would have been having a thriving career if he would have been like, nah, I ain't shoot her. Kelsey did it. I feel like his career
would have been done.
No, he didn't have to say that Kelsey did it.
I mean, if he would have took the stand, so what
all he had to do was say he didn't do it. Like he's taking the stand. He's going under oath.
He did that.
He didn't go. He didn't.
No, I'm saying like he never implicated that she did it, but he never said that she didn't or did not do it.
But if he would have took the stand under oath and said that he did not shoot her, then they would have been able to cross-examine, and then however it played out, He didn't have to say that Kelsey shot her.
She was given immunity anyways.
Okay, but
all right, so you think he should have just took the stand and say, hey,
absolutely.
I didn't. All right, and that's cool. I agree he should have.
Ross, what about you? What you think?
But with that being said, do you think his career would have played out? Like you think?
No, I don't think he would have been penalized at all. He's not a gang. He doesn't rap about gangster. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not on that. Like, he raps about lover boy and like just being a pretty boy and just having all the hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like his career would have been penalized in any way, shape, or form. Like, no. Now, if a rapper that raps about, catching hats and sliding and confiscating jewelry, that's different. Okay, that's different. Like 6ix9ine, he couldn't do that because he was a blood or whatever. Like, what was he?
Hey, here's a question. I got a question. Yeah, I got a question for everybody. Right.
All right.
So, I kind of agree. If he'd have taken the stand and snitched on this female, that definitely wouldn't have been a good look. Everyone would have been calling him a snitch. They would have been trashing his career. But don't you feel like him going to jail and getting all of these years and being out of the mix, he's getting stabbed in there, that's got to be worse than being a snitch on a girl, right? My opinion,
100%
that's
that's worse.
snitching.
But that's not my argument. My argument is...
But you couldn't even predict that was going to happen.
No, but my argument is, I'm not saying that... What I'm trying to say is, if he would have took the stand, I don't think he would have had a thriving career after that. And I think that's what he wanted. That's what he's more...
like that?
Because I feel like in hip-hop, snitching is just looked down upon.
Who would have worked with him after that?
So if Drake was in that situation, do you guys think Drake would have took the stand?
Don't nobody look at Drake, period, as a street nigga.
And Drake snitched when his jewelry got taken, and ain't nobody cared.
And no one, but that's the whole thing. For one, we really didn't know about it like that. And then Kendrick Lamar dropped the diss songs. We kind of found out like, oh, Drake might have gave a statement about a watch. Drake denied it about his Rolex or whatever getting took. He said he never gave any statements. We never actually seen any paperwork. I haven't. I don't know if you did, Ross, and I think it would have been flown around by now.
I mean, I didn't see the paperwork, but from what I understand, he had a statement about the jewelry being stolen. Look, let's keep it real, man. If someone steals my jewelry, I'm making a statement because I need that insurance claim. My shit's insured.
Come on, like,
nah, for sure.
Make it make sense.
But what I'm trying to say is, how many rappers are able to snitch or get on the stand and have a thriving career? Now, I'm not saying, hey, go take 12 years in jail and hopefully, like, what I'm trying to say is, I think if he would have took the stand, he thought his career would have been over. So maybe that's why he played it the way he did, and maybe he knew that he was innocent, so he thought he was gonna beat it, and it was like, nah.
And we ain't about to sit here and act like this wouldn't have got dragged through the damn mud.
I don't think
if he snitched on her.
I don't think.
But this is worse. Don't you feel like him just losing his freedom? Like, bro, you'd rather get your name dragged through the mud than lose your freedom, especially when this ain't no street. This is two girls that you're chopping, fighting over you.
And then he's been a victim since he's been incarcerated. He got stabbed 12 times.
Yeah, so like 9, 12 times.
9, 12 times. Is it worth it?
I'm not saying go to jail. I'm not saying don't. I'm trying to say, I'm just trying to reason on why Tory Lanez took the approach he did. I think that's why he took the approach. I'm not saying that was a smart decision. It's like, now you spending 12 years in jail. You're probably not going to have a career after that anyway. You almost died in jail. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got hit up and got stabbed. But I think he took that approach because he probably thought that he wouldn't have been able to have a career. But look at Gunna.
No, I kind of agree with you, man. But I just feel like, man, at the end of the day, his life would have been much better if he was still out here. And I think if he didn't shoot her, he should have taken the stand. He should have said, I didn't shoot her. That's who shot her. Or at least outright, I did not shoot. He didn't do that. I think he didn't do that because he did shoot her. I think that voice recording of him apologizing the next day, I think it was so over the top that he damn near apologizing for something crazy. Could have been the shooting. And realistically, bro, he taken a huge L. He should just shut up and serve his time at this point, bro, because I feel like he just spreading a whole lot of rubbish.
So my thing is, Ross, before we change topics, so you believe he really did just pull that pistol out on her and said, dance, bitch, dance?
I think that they could have been fighting over the pistol. I feel like he could have shot it in the air to try and calm them down. I feel like he could have... I can't imagine... You know what? I can't imagine him doing the dance, bitch, dance. And he's so small. I see Tory Lanez in the club one time in Miami. The guy was... I'm not the tallest guy in the world, but he was so small. And Meg the Stallion, she really a stallion. She was probably beating the shit out of him. So I'm not surprised. I think he could have beaten it on self-defense if he'd have said, yo, she was whooping me and I had to let a few shots off to calm it down. But
all right. And then what about that one witness who said they seen the girl with the gun? The girl, a.k.a. being Kelsey.
Exactly, so bro. Like, exactly what...
No, but I'm saying you said...
a better case.
No, but I'm saying you saying that you believe he shot her, though. That you still believe he shot her. I'm saying, how do you feel about the... You said the dance bitch dance sound a little crazy. And then also, what about the witness that said he seen the girl with the gun?
I mean, that's a fair point. But also, it's like a witness. There's a bunch of different witnesses that could have said a bunch of different stuff. The apology came from Tory Lanez's mouth himself, and he didn't take the stand and give any alternative narrative. It's all well and good from jail, sending these jail calls and telling people after you got convicted and after we heard your apology that you didn't do it. But you didn't say that when it was game time and it mattered. Like, you should have said that when it actually mattered. Like, you're out here doing all these years in prison. What was it, 9 years or something? Because you wanted to stay solid about a female and not get on the stand. I personally think he played himself massively.
I agree with Ross. He has a valid point.